Welcome to Full Course Online. In this tutorial, we're going to download, install, and explore Memu Player step by step. By the end of this video, you'll understand every button on the toolbar and know exactly how to use Memu Player like a pro. Open your web browser and search for Memu Player. From the search results, click on the official Memu Player website. On the home page, you'll see a download option right away. Go ahead and click on download. The setup file will take a while, depending on your internet speed. Once it's finished, open the file to begin the installation. The installation process is simple. First, click on the Quick Install button. There are some added software options. If you want to install these along with Memu Player, accept the agreement. Otherwise, you can reject it. After that, Memu Player will start downloading the main application files. Be patient while the files are being downloaded and installed. Once the download is complete, click on the Launch button. And now, Memu Player is open and ready to use. Let's take a closer look at the interface and explore the features step by step. Starting from the very top of the sidebar, the first button is Full Screen. Clicking this will expand Memu Player to cover your entire monitor. It's perfect if you're gaming or recording and don't want distractions from your desktop. To exit, press F11 or simply press the Escape key. The keyboard mapping button is where you can view and edit key mappings. This is especially useful for games designed for touch screens. With key mapping, you can assign keyboard keys or your mouse to perform touch actions. This makes gameplay smoother and easier on your computer. The Install APK button allows you to directly install an Android app using its APK file. Instead of downloading from the Play Store, you can install apps or games manually if you have their APK on your computer. The Multi-Menu button opens the Multi-Instance Manager. With this, you can create and run multiple Memu Player windows at the same time. You can log into different accounts or play multiple games simultaneously. Right below that, you'll see two speaker icons. These are for volume control inside Memu Player. The minus sign lowers the volume, and the plus sign increases it. This is very useful when you want to adjust game audio without touching your computer's overall sound settings. The Fake GPS button allows you to simulate GPS location inside Memu Player. You can pick any spot on the map. Apps will think that's your current location. This is useful for location-based games or apps that rely on GPS. Now let's look at the Shared Folder button. This button is used to move files between your computer and Memu Player. When you click on it, a window opens showing the folders that are linked with the emulator. You can copy files from your PC into Memu Player. It also works the other way around. The Settings button takes you into the main Memu Player settings. Here, you can adjust advanced options. You can change display resolution, configure audio, manage network, and customize other controls. Next is the Operation Recorder button. This lets you record actions and play them back automatically. For example, if you need to repeat a series of taps or clicks in a game, you can record them once as a macro. Then you can run it whenever you need. The Synchronizer button allows you to control multiple Memu Player instances at the same time. If you're running several instances, you can perform an action in one. Memu Player will automatically repeat it in the others, keeping everything perfectly in sync. The Shake button simulates physically shaking your device. Some apps and games respond to shake gestures. This button lets you trigger that without needing a real phone. The rotate button changes the screen orientation. You can switch between portrait mode, like a phone, and landscape mode, like a tablet. This is especially useful for apps that look better in one orientation over the other. Now let's look at the screenshot button. When you click this button, Memu Player immediately takes a snapshot of whatever is showing inside the emulator. The captured image is saved to your computer, usually inside the Memu Player shared folder. This is very useful if you want to save a game moment, capture your app progress, or create tutorial images. The screen recorder button lets you record everything happening in Memu Player as a video. This is perfect if you want to create tutorials, record gameplay, or save a walkthrough of an app. At the bottom, you'll find 3 familiar Android buttons: Back, Home, and Recent. The Back button takes you one step back inside an app. The Home button brings you straight to the Memu Player home screen. The Recent button shows all the apps you've opened, so you can switch or close them. And finally, on the very top right, you have the Side Panel button. This button is simply for hiding or showing the toolbar itself. Then you have the standard Windows controls. The Minimize button hides Memu Player to your taskbar. The Maximize button switches between full screen and windowed mode. The Close button shuts Memu Player down completely. Just next to them, you'll also see 3 more useful options. The Mini Mode button. Clicking this button shrinks Memu Player into a smaller window, almost like picture-in-picture mode. The emulator keeps running in the background, but it doesn't cover your whole screen. This way, you can continue using apps or games while also working on other things on your computer. It's especially useful if you want to monitor a game, keep an app open, or farm resources without being distracted by a full-sized window. The Menu button opens extra tools like update checks and feedback. The Account button is where you connect or manage your Google account for downloading apps and syncing data. And that covers every single button on the Memu Player toolbar. With these tools, you'll have complete control over your apps, games, and emulator performance. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to Full Course Online. Here, you'll always find complete guides and practical tutorials to help you learn step by step. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.